What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Vicky 2 playing as Spain. This is Heart of Darkness. Last episode, we had just stumbled across a crisis. So there's a new crisis out there. We've already supported the German side, my former allies. They are supporting the formation of Romania, trying to take that out of Austria-Hungary. It's 1882. The British and the French have gone ahead and backed Austria, still waiting on the Russians to join in. So we could potentially be going to war pretty shortly with UK, France, and Austria. I don't know. That would be a little troublesome just because we have fought against the French before, and it did not go so well. Their military power is definitely stronger than mine. I've got a military power of 155. They have 279. If we go to the world rankings here, yeah, you can see the Germans. How do I have the same military power as the Germans? That's crazy. Italy would get involved too, which could potentially help us out, but they're going to have to fight on two fronts along with the Germans if the Russians decide to go against us. We've working on colonizing Africa here. We've got a big chunk of it, as you can see, which is awesome. And we were trying to sneak one in on the French down here in the south and Mongo area, but it looks like they're going to actually win out that race, which is fine because I will just then colonize this piece here. If we go to Asia, we've also taken over some of Brunei here, as well as colonizing this area, which gave me some more timber. We have been hungry for timber, which has allowed me to try and build up my industry. I have the weakest industry out of all the great powers. Only 45 score there. But somehow we are in front of the USA, because the USA is doing really badly this campaign. They were able to take some land away from Empire of Mexico. That usually happens earlier in the campaign, but they were able to grab at least Nevada here. I forget what the other state was that they were able to grab. Maybe New Mexico. They're currently undergoing a humongous rebellion, though. Humongous. Controller, American Anarcho-Liberals. So that's kind of nuts. You've got an independent Colombia up here, British Columbia. Still under the British sphere and influence there, as well as Canada, but certainly a weird-looking North America, if I've ever seen one. USA does at least have Alaska. So let's go ahead and unpause it. We are losing money currently. Venezuela's gone bankrupt. We get a casus belli against them. That's okay. Don't need it. Yeah, why are we currently losing money? I'm having to put a little bit into industrial subsidies now that we've ramped up the industry score there. Oh, tariffs are limited. That's part of the problem. Okay, Austria-Hungary accepted the crisis offer from German Empire. White peace. So nothing really happens there in terms of gaining any prestige or anything like that. Both sides just decided to back down from each other. Investment of 40 colonial power. I don't have enough colonial power. We've basically lost this. So I'm going to go ahead and withdraw from there. Get that nice colonial power back and put it in over here. Yeah, France has won that for sure. Couldn't invest any further. And then after that, you know, Africa's going to be pretty much totally occupied. You've got some spots over here in Somalia, Ethiopia that are open. Congo as well. Maybe we could get into that, sneaking under the French. Madagascar is currently under my sphere of influence, which is nice. They hate us because we've gone to war with them in the past, but all right, let's go ahead and unpause it again. Someone had mentioned, you know, you can build factories, right? And I was like, sitting here thinking, yeah, I know I can build them, but I'm choosing to go this route where I'm investing into these projects just because I don't want to build it out too quickly. If we have a factory or two that is unsuccessful, it could totally kill my cash flow. So I'm sort of building them up slowly over time, I guess you could say. We can also increase our sphere of influence in Morocco. So if we go here, we'll go to increase opinion, now considered friendly. What else is going on? Oh yeah, let's help build out the rest of these railroads here that can be upgraded. So I'll invest into all of those. I've got a very small amount of investors that are interested in helping me out here. Oh, Carlist rebels. let's see. Oh, yeah, we're going to... yeah, we'll knock that out really, really easily. No problem. I've also got a small army here in Africa that's coming up. Mostly Dragoon units, but always... Oh, no! The French are trying to invest in me in here. Oh, you assholes. We could get a casus belli on the USA, which would cause us to lose prestige. But I'm actually going to choose the peaceful option, which is going to bump up my prestige a little bit and cause me to not have to go to war with the USA, since my Caribbean holdings are pretty freaking weak, to be honest. Pretty weak sauce. Let's go with the realism next. Oh, that makes me mad. August 1st is the next time we can invest into that. I don't think we're going to be able to win that. I think France is going to be able to take that from us. That is horrible. Damn you, France. You make me so mad. They are allied with the Austrians, Swiss, and Ottomans. Germany here, form alliance. They will not accept. That's because they've jumped into bed with the Italians. They will not accept either. We kind of need an ally. I don't have an ally. We're currently protected by Cuba and Madagascar. Those are the two countries that are inside of my sphere. Building out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new factories. 7 new factories, actually. So those will be coming up shortly. Can I build any more units in... Okay, it looks like I can just build one in Europe there. We'll just build an infantry unit. Farming efficiency plus 50%. I'll take that. Lazy natives need to learn to adapt. The other choice would cause us to lose prestige, so I'm not going to go with that. Yeah, you can also see a little spot of Greece here that's been picked out from under the Ottomans. What if we try to form an alliance with Belgium? They would not accept. It's because they're in the German sphere. We did just get a morale boost for the military, too, so that's good. Would Russia... No, Russia would not form an alliance with me. I'm sort of the great power that's left out, to be honest. At least in Europe. Arrest him. Or leave him be. We will leave him be. The British will not have one with us. Of course, the French will not. Work harder or work smarter? We will work harder. German Empire. Form alliance. Nope. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Nope. Austria-Hungary. Nope. Italy. Nope. Spain. USA. Oh, USA will actually accept. That's interesting. Do we want to do that? They're not strong. I mean, plain and simple, they're not strong. They would not be able to help me in a European war either. Portugal hates us, of course, since we, in the beginning of the campaign, took a lot of their, took some of their territory, so they've hated us from the get-go. And they have gotten into bed with the British, and so, therefore, the British don't like us either. By jingo! Add to sphere, declare war on Madagascar, call allies. Or lose 20 prestige. Oh, boy. News reaches us from Madagascar that the local ruling elites have thrown our ambassador out of the country and that their troops are laying siege to our embassy with apparent intent to enforce that decision. This affair is developing into an enormous loss of international face, one which can only be avoided through a formal declaration of war against Madagascar. Sire, how should we respond? We will go to war. The freaking... Alright, so we're going to have to go down there and invade. Where is my navy currently? Oh, that's right. I think my navy got destroyed when we were trying to save Cuba from rebelling. I should have a small navy over here in the Pacific, but... Actually, I don't. That's kind of weird. Let's combine some of these troops while we're thinking about it. Oh, I do have a navy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, rather. So they can transport a 12 stack at the most. I think we might be easier off just building a new navy here in mainland Europe. I'm going to need it anyways. So build navy. We're going to need 6 clipper transports. I'll also put a couple man of wars in there, as well as a couple of frigates. That should be a nice little navy there. Okay. So we've got to let that build out. Back down to Africa. Currently at war with Madagascar, of course. If I go to the army here, I can increase... Oh, we can also build another... Okay. Boom. We'll go with Fenimalism. Sorry, I just woke up. The Germans have sort of played games with us as far as influencing Morocco, so that's kind of lame. I want to go to I want to go to war with Morocco or Algeria. One of the two. Weird that Egyptians are allied with the Austrians. Ethiopia currently allied with no one. Is anyone investing into them? No. Doesn't look like it. What sort of resources do they have? It's an uncivilized nation. It wouldn't cost me a ton of infamy to go up against them. Fruit, we already have. Wheat, we already have. Lots of fruit and wheat available to us. Cattle. No timber, huh? Coffee. Cattle again. Well, shit. Okay. That might be a potential future target. There is also a new crisis that's popped up. Italy has jumped into it. It's the Romanian crisis yet again. Frustrating. That keeps popping up. Let's go ahead and combine you guys. A 6 stack there. Are there any other naval units maybe in Puerto Rico that are being built? Yeah. Clipper transport. So he's going to sit there actually in case I need to transport any of those troops in the Caribbean. And then over here in Asia, combine you. Those guys are already combined. Just some quick organization here. Oh, that's what's going on. Here's where the bulk of the Navy is being built in the Philippines here. So I'm going to bring everybody around and combine them and then bring them over to Europe. On pause. Let's go check out this crisis yet again. I'm going to wait and see which side is actually stronger before I jump in. Slash what the Germans decide to do. How come I can't support a side? Huh. Oh, it's because I'm at war already with Madagascar. That's why. Okay. So this little fleet here. Pause it. Let's go with interchangeable parts to help out with the factories. Yeah, so these guys here, we're going to bring you all the way across to Europe. That's actually a really long trip. I'm afraid they may or may not make it. They're actually going to come up this way through the Suez Canal, it looks like. Which the French have built. Damn it, French. Yeah, and they were able to win sort of that little area from us. God, that's frustrating. Okay. We'll unpause it. Meanwhile, we'll take these guys here, put them down in Cadiz as well. And man, we're just losing a lot of money, aren't we? Minus 382 or so. We can afford... what if I do this? That helps out slightly. I want to keep my army supplied, at least as we're at war with Madagascar. A couple frigates have been done. Man of War has been finished, so we'll bring him down. Okay. Nice. And I've got some leftover colonial power. I mean, nowhere really left to colonize in the world. Ooh, Chile's invading Argentina. That's interesting. Well, so be it. Oh, is this a German? Oh, no. I was going to say, I think the Germans have a little piece of India, which they don't. Just got confused by the colors there. Infantry, you can move up here. We'll combine you in a second. To have a 15 stack there in Asia. And hopefully my transports are going to make it. It looks like they are. Nice. Very good. So they can hold an 18 stack. Which is, this guy will be perfect to load up. Oh, so now there's a big war that's broken out. The diplomatic negotiations in the current crisis have failed. It seems that the field of battle will decide who is right. So, Italian War of Romanian Freedom. So you've got Italy, Germany, and the British up against Austria, France, and the Russian Empire. If Austria wins, they're looking to acquire Emilia from Italy. That's going to be interesting. If France looks like they're going to lose, I might go to war with them to take Barcelona back. That would be a big win for us, for sure. Put you guys on the boat and then take the fleet on down to Madagascar. Let's go. Go through the Suez Canal. How's my military tech? Not the best in the world, but it's not horrible either. Probably weaker than the French, to be honest. Yeah, put that up. Turn down the military spending just a little bit. I will allow Russia military access just for the time being. Come on, guys. Germany and Italy. Take out France. Go to the wars here. It is still pretty even overall so far. Soldiers need better food. Yes, they do. Let's see if I take... okay, we do have some room for new units in Europe, so we'll start building out a new stack there. Bring you over this way. And what I'm also going to do is move the military closer to the borders here in case we do decide to invade France. If it looks like they're losing. It looks like it's super, super duper even. Free trade, nice. Germany sort of getting bombarded on all sides there. Alright, so a couple things. We're going to unload the boats, put the military onto mainland Madagascar there. And then we're going to upgrade the military next. Research that next. Residency or full citizenship. We want full citizenship. Very good. These guys are taking some attrition because they're hanging out in the mountains. That's not good. Free trade. Yes, we want the free trade. I'm going to have to move him out of the mountains altogether, huh? There we go. Montenegro, we got a free Casus Belli there. I'm almost wondering. Add war goal, conquest. It's going to give me a full 22 infamy. So should we try to conquest Madagascar and just be done with it? It's been really hard to keep them in my sphere. Do they have timber? They do. Oh, they've got some significant timber. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. France still fighting off 3 fronts, really, between the British, Germans, and Italians. So, guys, this is the next big decision. Should we attack France? I think we should wait a couple of minutes. Italy and such are winning. But this might be the time to take back Barcelona. We've been waiting for this opportunity. We could try it out. We might lose. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and or comment if you've enjoyed this content, and we'll catch you